guys, welcome to another exciting interview. Ameyaw meets, and this time it's the king of flows himself, Flowking Stone.
Mr. Celebrity Blogger.
Power.
Yeah.
So I realized that hot on the heels of your latest song is you are doing some sort of media promotion.
Exactly.
New song is with Bright of Bookback Fame.
Yeah.
How did it happen?
Well, prior to the song happening, like about 2 years ago or somewhere, he sent me a message on Facebook telling me that he thanks me for how I've held the rap fort, and it's inspiring him. Like I'm one of the very few rappers that inspires him, like who are doing the thing the way he wants it. So I returned I was actually privileged because he came in the game before me. He came somewhere in 98 thereabout. I came in 2003, so he is my senior. So I was honored. So I started chatting him that time. So when he came to Ghana, before he even came to Ghana, we also exchanged, I think, yeah. So when he came to Ghana, I met him again, and I told him that I would like to put him on my song. So I think he came to Kumasi. I was in Accra. So I told him I'm in Accra, so when he comes, we should do it. So he came, and I told him that this time, let's just get it done because we've been talking for long. So I went to this guy's place, That's Beat God. He's the guy who played the beat. So I went to that Beat God's place, and I went to wait for him over there. I was actually going to give him a different song to do, so I sent him that song first, and he liked it. So I think he was rehearsing with it. So when he came, I had gotten another beat from the Beat Gods. The Beat God, that's the song I just released, and I loved it. And I was like, no, Beat God, this beat there, I take him. This beat is there, you won't give it to anybody. So when Bright came, I told him that, yo, bro, I'm feeling this new one because it has some Ghanaian element, the panam pam pam, and all those things. It easily connects. So I'm feeling this one, but he was into the first one. So he was like, okay, let's finish the first one. So after he recorded the first one, he said, okay, let me hear the beat again. So he heard that one, the vibe came, and we started recording it. So that's how it came about.
Bright was on here some weeks ago, and he talked about artists, current artists wanting to collaborate with people like him because they feel he's no longer having this team. So what is it about Bright that sort of triggered you to want to put him on this one? Okay,
thank you. First of all, I've been through what he is going through now, because at some point in my career, as brothers, we were like on top. Then my brother fell ill, and we were off the scene for like 3 years. So when I was coming back, I reached out to a lot of artists. None of them would do my feature. They won't mind me, none of them. So I developed an idea or a concept to deal with people who want to deal with me, to roll with artists who respect me, who also respect my brand. So I started rocking with people who connect. So for instance, the way Bright reached out to me in my Facebook like 2-3 years ago, and we kept the conversation, it was mutual respect. And to me, he's a legend. I mean, how can you reject doing a song with somebody like Bright? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how they think, because somebody like Bright, back-to-back hits. That one is hard, saying. No, I don't understand. Sure. So I just felt like, I feel honored. For instance, if Reggie Stone tells me that, yo, Flo, I want you to come over to the house and let's do a jam. Reggie Stone, I'm honored. So it's just the respect, and I have.
That brings me to my next question. It wasn't planned, but since you said it, give me 5 artists you would love to work with.
In Ghana, I've worked with almost everybody, from Daddy Lumba to almost everybody. So I think if I would want to work with somebody right now, it would be maybe Kojentri and Amachi Dede. Because the young ones, almost everybody, Kwabna, Kofi B, even though Fariam Ponsan, I worked with him quite recently. Sarkodie, Shatawale, I've done Stoneboy, I've done Fancy Gadam, Edem, almost everybody, Wachame, Kwame. So now, maybe I would, before the legends leave, I'd like to use them, Nanam Pedu, Ejako, so that they will impact some knowledge onto me before they leave. Exactly.
And I'm happy you're in Accra promoting your single, because it leads me to the next question. I think sometime last week, my team published an article of you saying that you
Okay,
were not
okay.
moving to
Yes, I saw it.
Accra
I saw it.
because of so the
I saw it.
dynamics. What
Yeah.
has Accra is still very vital, although
Yeah.
you've conquered
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Ashanti
Yeah.
and all of that, but Accra is. So what is your strategy in terms of beating that?
Okay. Like I said in the article, what I actually said was that, you see, the cultural dynamics are different. When you are from Takoradi, like the Takoradi artists, for instance, Kofi Kinata, Castro, and the rest of them, they live in Accra. When you live in Accra, it's okay for Takoradi people. They will still hail you, you'll be the king. When you are like Tiflo, Cape Coast, it's okay. But where I come from, the moment you leave the city to go and live anywhere else, it means you have abandoned the city. Immediately you are an outcast. So over the years, it has been like a big challenge to me because I love my city so much. I think it's just in my blood. And my brand and everything, I represent that. So over the years, what I've been doing is just going in and coming out. I travel back to back. I can be in Accra today and be in Kumasi tomorrow, be in Accra, the next day be in Takoradi. Like I'm always on the move because the game is here. I seen like things happen. The entertainment industry is more here. I mean, I will barely see you in Kumasi. When was the last time you came to Kumasi? And you are Ameyaw Debra. Do you understand what I mean? So if I have to be with you, I have to be in Accra. And all the top dogs, all the top bloggers and top TV stations, everybody's here. So the easiest way to get in contact is to be here. So what I do is I juggle the two. Maybe like I take, say, 3 months. I'll come and be in Accra, come and be doing stuff like that. Maybe in 2 months, go back to Kumasi, go and, fraternize with my people. Maybe in 2 months, travel outside. So I've been, taking time for everybody so that we'll be a home better till that notion changes. But if you leave the city, you are not seen as Wadogi and there. I might be doing it for a long time.
Yeah. Let's go back to that side. Over the Christmas period, I believe you had one massive
Yes.
I remember we did a recap of the year and we didn't see any of that, so we didn't include it. And people were like, how come you had the Obuasi show and all of that? So tell us about it. How did it happen? Is it something you're planning to do often?
Yeah. First of all, I'd like to thank the Obuasi people because they came in their numbers like a lot. They surprised me actually. The Obuasi show, there's this routine show that I do in Kumasi. I call it to say Chrome Shutdown. The last time I did it was 2 years ago. At the mall, over 30,000 people came, a lot of people. Then after a while, I realized that, we know that Kumasi is your place. We know that you run the place, so what else? So I decided to, and I also realized that Ashanti region actually is not only Kumasi. It's way bigger. There's no competition. Or there's, if there's competition, then it is very little. So why don't you conquer it properly before you even move to other regions and try and, So I was like, no, let me concentrate on the other towns too, like Obuasi, like Prestia. No, even Prestia is out of, like Obuasi, even Sunyani, which is closer. So if you realize, during the Christmas, I played a lot of shows. I played a show in Sunyani, I played one in Obuasi, I played one in Prestia. Just, gathering conquering around me to gather enough army before we move to the next phase. So the Obuasi, that was one of the reasons. Then the second reason is that I've organized 2 shows in Obuasi before, and they all popped. In Suo Tokra, still they come for me. They are my people. They love me, I love them. So I was like, okay, why don't all the time we take all the big artists to Accra and Kumasi alone, and the Christmas for people like Obuasi will be like, oh. So this time I decided to take all their dope artists, the artists they love to see, together with myself, to go to Obuasi and give them a show they have never seen before. And apart from that, the stadium had never been used for a concert before. Obi artist, obi ankoye show or that. So it was the first time someone was trying that. So it was a dangerous move. Yeah, it was a very dangerous move. But I just felt in my spirit that it will work. So together with my team and Obuasi, their media, they all supported, and we had a great show, which everyone is talking about. Yeah.
Great. And you, in the beginning, you did talk about how Brothers was on top, and then you fell off a little bit.
Yeah.
How is your brother doing all together? And do you have plans of maybe even not coming together at some point, doing a single as well?
Yeah. My brother is doing well. Thanks to God. I was even talking to him today. Do you know we actually had a song that we're about to drop? That was today. Then I went to do the song with Bright, and we're like, no, this song is for this moment. So I spoke to him. Last night I was telling Bright's manager that, do you know I was going to drop a song with Kunta, and I did the song with Bright, and immediately when he heard it, he was like, no, let's not release our own. Release this one for them. Then after that, we will drop it. So, I mean, we have a project, in fact, a couple of them coming up. I have some hip-hop one with him, some dance one, a couple of projects coming. So watch out for him.
Great. And altogether, what should people, your fans, expect this year and beyond?
Yeah, I mean, so far, me and Yanko Pompen and Miss Chen say, oh, mommy, enough grace and mercies and, you know, whatever. Like everything I need, because to me, the year has started off very well. I mean, it started from the Obuasi through to now. I mean, when was the last time I even sat with you to have, it's all part of it. I think it's been orchestrated in the spirits. So everything is working out. So I'm just praying everything moves as planned. And if it does, the sky we will go over the sky.
Great. Yeah. Maybe we should end with a line or two from your latest single. Let them feel a bit of.
My nickname used to be Ladies Man. So many girls wanna taste my thing. #1 player around this game. Till I met my lady and my whole world changed. She dey give me joy whenever I'm in pains. This love thing I can never explain. Together we go put enemies to shame. Flowking Stone, I love my queen. Me say, obedame dem, I'm a myelem. Then the sun and I'm betray me be boni gem. I'm a nakikem. Me deny a gym. Me na me shame. Or your phone, I'm in the sim. Yeah.
Tight one.
Yeah.
All right, so the wrap. Make sure you cop the latest single from Flowking Stone featuring Prince Bright and Bookback Fame. Bye.
Thank you.